Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to your daily lunchtime show where we catch up on current events and headlines. My name is Aurelia Samiyenga, and this is NMH at 1. Our COVID-19 monitor on Wednesday zooms in on vaccinations. Namibia has to date administered just more than 550,000 doses of vaccines, consisting of 300,039 first doses and 213 follow-up jabs. By Sunday, 11% of the population were fully vaccinated, translating into 18% of the target to inoculate 60% of the population. During the past week, total vaccinations dropped to lower than 13,000 from 21,000 the week before and 28,000 3 weeks ago. Of this group, 9,900 are completed vaccinations. In comparison, the total number of fully vaccinated individuals increased with 15,000 and 22,000 people during the previous 2 weeks. 3 regions, Kunene, Ohangwena and Omaheke, have not submitted data since Friday, but this will only add up to a couple of hundred of additional vaccinations. Last week's turnout was the lowest in 16 weeks. Looking at your monthly summary to the right, the new month starts with a backlog of an estimated 6,000 to 7,000 doses. Our second slide in the graphic at the bottom left clearly shows last week's poor performance. The map updates you on vaccination rates in the regions. Kavango West and Hardap still show the best completion rates, with more resistance to vaccination in the central, far north and east. Less than 20,000 individuals have received the first dose of vaccine in the 2 very densely populated regions of Oshana and Oshikoto. Only 5,440 of the Zambezi region's estimated 105,000 residents have been fully vaccinated, while less than 1,000 additional people in this region must still receive their second dose. Please protect yourself and others and get vaccinated if there's any stock at your closest facility. Join us again tomorrow at the same time for an overview of the daily average of new cases of COVID-19 currently reported in Namibia. As per usual, we bring you a number of video news clips from across the country. Starting off, Namib Mills and Silver Spoon Hospitality Academy organized a surprise cook-off for the students this morning. Yolanda Nell spoke to Kosi Hen and Terry Jenkinson about what they are up to.
Kosi, from Namib Mills side, what is happening today?
With our development and support to the catering market, we're at Silver Spoon today, and the students are going to cook for us. We brought them some surprise ingredients from Namib Mills. We're focusing on maize today, and we also have some protein products that's a surprise, some chicken feet, some mince, some wors, and a bit of pork. The students don't know that they're cooking for a small competition today. And we just have a little gift voucher for them available from Checkers with $500 and a small little mini Weber that's part of the prize. And yeah, it's just to end the semester off for them with a bit of fun. Thanks to Chef Terry and Chef Nikki.
Terry, why is something like this so important for your students?
Well, what's fantastic about events like this is that we give them the opportunity to be a little bit more creative rather than just giving them recipes they need to follow and learn how to cook. So this is, and it's a surprise event today, so we're taking them out of their comfort zone a little bit. We've creating a little bit of a fun vibe for the end of the year, because everyone's tired. I mean, they've had a long year, and this is just something that we can do in cooperation with suppliers and with other parts of the industry. And we've got quite a good working relationship with Namib Mills and with Kwesi. So it's great to be able to hold these events for our students and get them to experience something different for a change.
Thank you very much.
Yana Marie Smith recently visited Family Hope Services in Katutura that assist children that don't undergo formal schooling.
What we do is kindness. It's kindness because all our programs, what do? They are there to restore hope, joy, and dignity of the children. We have a remedial program. This remedial program is a specific program. A program that has children who never been into school, and some are dropouts. And what we do, we accelerate their learning so that the following year they go back into the system, into the mainstream. That is really the work that we do. It's not really easy, but we are there. We are trying to do all our level best just to see if they can really improve. And we have very good and positive feedback for all the children that we have.
My name is Karembera. FHS has helped me a lot, if I am to say, because without FHS, I don't know where I will stand by now, and I don't know how my future will be by now.
My name is Daniel Emmanuel, one of the first remedial student at FHS. I don't see my life without FHS, because every educational aspect that I went through, it was through FHS that I was able to do everything. So
this year I'm at the center teaching the remedial classes, teaching them, and it's very good to be here because I'm one of them. I'm really enjoying it.
We redirected more than 500 children into formal school since I started. The remedial program, we look at the various situations that the kids are going through. Some, they are orphans, they lost their parents. Some, they are coming from villages, they are coming from farms, and where they drop out, there was no possibility for them to go to school because of long distance. Other ones, they extreme poverty, and other children that they don't have birth certificates. And all those because in the government schools, they don't want a child who doesn't have a birth certificate.
If you are just to reflect back on the history that I went through with FHS, I would say they really helped me, because I had no hope. I didn't have that hope that maybe I'll be able to continue with my school or something, or at least become someone in life as I am today. So I would say they really helped me a lot, and I think the thing that they are even doing in the community, it's really it's helping a lot. They helped a lot of children to get back into school, and I'm so grateful for that. So FHS have really done a lot in my life, and I'm thankful for that. In 2005, when my dad passed on, I came here in Window. Sadly, when I came from there, I didn't have any school report. So when I came here, I couldn't get back into school. My mom went and to talk to Miss Foibe and Miss Anna to tell them about me. Then they said, okay, it's fine. If he doesn't have any papers, or school report, he can come. Then we'll see what we can do. I wrote my grade 7 exams. Luckily, I did pass it. Then I went to start my grade 8 at CJ Brand. When I completed my grade 12 at CJ in 2014, I went at UNAM to do a diploma in library and information science. Currently, as I'm speaking, I completed with my honors degree last year.
In 2008, I heard about the FHS and then enrolled with the remedial program. I think I was 14. And then, like Karambera said, we wrote together. I was together with him as a student. And we passed, and then we went to register for high school at CJ Brand High School. So FHS got for me a sponsor as well. They paid my school fees throughout from grade 8 till grade 12. They never really stopped giving me the help that I needed. I cannot imagine my life without FHS. They really mean a lot to me and also to everyone else.
Daniel also still now doing his first year. He's going to be a social worker. And the good thing is that he always comes back here to give back. And when we have problematic children, is coming here, is the one now doing some counseling with them. Daniel and Karembera, what we really praise them is that they were not ashamed of their age, starting the school late, but they were always motivated. And we are so proud of them because they are always continuing, working so hard. And Karembera finished with his degree, and we are really proud. We look back and we say, thank God, and at least we are doing a difference in the children's life.
Closing off our video segments today is Elizabeth Joseph, who recently caught up with Tuafeni Haufiku in Keetmanshoop. Tuafeni runs a soup kitchen in the town.
My name is Tuafeni. I'm come from Okongo. I'm starting for my kids. Now it's for 46. I'm starting my kinder on 2017. 2017, I'm struggling for the bird, for the, what's that? I'm struggling for the fire, mattress, blanket, whatever. No help us. No one help me. I will struggle. But the parent is help me small. 200, 150, 100, whatever. But some kids no food. I'm struggle. No food. No products. No milk. No nappy. I'm struggle. No order in my home.
Let's have a look at the stories that made headlines in our national papers today. Starting off, Namibian Sun reports that the curtain is coming down on former Fishrot CEO Mike Nghipunya's bail hearing today, with the state alleging that its investigations have shown that in total 317 million Namibian dollars of public resources were misappropriated in the so-called Fishrot saga. According to Republican, the Southern African agricultural industry warned that escalating prices of fertilizer and diesel are placing farmers and consumers on the back foot. Allgemeine Zeitung reports that observers fear the Namibian government's decision to auction elephants could be used by criminals as an excuse to trade ivory. The Namibian reports that an investigation into alleged corruption at the military company August 26 Textile and Garment Factory found that around 40 million Namibian dollars has been transferred to Dubai, the United States, Malaysia, and Brazil to allegedly buy pillows, uniforms, and other goods for soldiers. New Era reports that Fishrot accused Nghipunya was plucked from relatively obscurity to the position of CEO for the National Fishing Corporation of Namibia and earning an annual salary of 1.3 million Namibian dollars. Let's move on to the inside pages of our daily newspapers. Namibian Sun reports that the process of who will succeed the chief of the Masubia tribe, Kisikoliswani III, who died in July due to COVID-19, will have to restart as 3 candidates failed the vetting process, Namibian Sun has learned. Republican reports that Namibia's second baby box, in which women can leave their babies they cannot take care of without fear of any persecution, has come to light in Gobabis. Allgemeine Zeitung reports that the Institution for Public Policy Research, IPPR, in Namibia has released its annual evaluation of performance of Namibian state-owned enterprises, criticizing their lack of discipline in submitting their annual financial reports on time. The Namibian reports that more than 1,000 debtors have reported to the Namibia Students Financial Aid Fund, while the fund says it plans to publish more than 300 names of loan holders dating back to 1998 this week. And finally, New Era reports that the Hambukushu community in Kavango East is opposed to the idea of a community court and prefers their legal disputes to be heard by the traditional court instead. This was reiterated to Justice Minister Yvonne Dausab last week when she paid a courtesy call on Hambukushu Chief Erwin Munika Mbambo. And that is it for your Wednesday edition of NMH at 1. Please do join me again tomorrow at the same time, forever at the same place. Have a lovely day and please do stay safe. Until then, here's your weather update.